History chronicles of the Viking world is a fascinating dynamic mosaic, intricately woven from the fibers of daring exploration, vibrant trade, and profound cultural exchange that transformed Europe and beyond from the late 8th to early 11th centuries. While often portrayed as fierce and relentless raiders, the Vikings were so much more than just warriors. They were master navigators, savvy traders, and fearless settlers who carved out new lives in distant lands, leaving an indelible legacy that still resonates today. From the misty fjords of Scandinavia to the distant shores of North America, the Vikings pushed the boundaries of the known world, shaping and influencing the cultures, societies, and civilizations they encountered along the way. In this documentary, we will embark on an engaging exploration of the Viking legacy, delving into the lesser-known aspects of their world. While many are familiar with the iconic imagery of longships and horned helmets, the true story of the Vikings encompasses a rich array of cultures, traditions, and innovations that often go overlooked. We will shine a light on the diverse communities that thrived alongside the Vikings, revealing how their interactions fostered a unique blend of ideas and practices that shaped the medieval landscape. Understanding the Vikings' global impact on history is crucial, as it allows us to appreciate the interconnectedness of cultures and the ways in which they influenced one another. By examining the Vikings' journeys, we can uncover the complexities of their relationships with other societies, from the Byzantine Empire to the Islamic world. Join us as we navigate through time, unraveling the stories of the Vikings and the profound effects they had on the world, inviting you to see history through a new lens. Origins of the Vikings. The Viking Age, which spanned from approximately 793 to 1066 AD, emerged from a unique historical context in Scandinavia. During this period, the region was characterized by a patchwork of tribal societies, each with its own customs and governance. The harsh climate and limited arable land pushed many communities to seek new opportunities, setting the stage for the remarkable journeys that would define the Viking legacy. Key figures and tribes played pivotal roles in shaping Viking culture. The Norsemen, primarily from what is now Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, were known for their fierce independence and warrior ethos. Leaders like Harald Fairhair and Rollo of Normandy emerged as influential figures, uniting clans and expanding their territories. These leaders not only fostered a sense of identity among the Vikings, but also encouraged exploration and settlement beyond their homeland. One of the most significant aspects of Viking culture was their exceptional seafaring skills. The Vikings mastered shipbuilding techniques, creating longships that were both swift and versatile, allowing them to navigate rivers and open seas alike. This innovation enabled them to explore far-flung territories, from the coasts of North America to the rivers of Eastern Europe. Their voyages were not merely for plunder. They established trade routes, exchanged goods, and interacted with diverse cultures, leaving a lasting impact on the regions they encountered. As we delve deeper into the origins of the Vikings, we will uncover how these elements combined to create a formidable maritime culture that would shape the course of history for centuries to come. Viking expansion and conquests. The Viking Age was marked by a remarkable territorial expansion that saw Norse seafarers venture far beyond their Scandinavian roots. Beginning in the late 8th century, the Vikings launched a series of major raids that would lead to the establishment of settlements across Europe. One of the earliest and most infamous raids occurred in 793 AD at the Lindisfarne Monastery in England, which signaled the start of a wave of Viking incursions into the British Isles. Over the following decades, they established significant settlements in places like York, which became a thriving centre of Viking culture known as Jorvik. The impact of Viking conquests on local cultures and societies was profound. In England, the Vikings not only raided, but also integrated into local communities, influencing language, trade, and governance. Their presence led to the establishment of the Danelaw, a region in England where Norse laws and customs prevailed. Similarly, in France, Viking raids culminated in the establishment of Normandy, where the Norsemen, led by Rollo, settled and assimilated into the local culture, eventually becoming the ancestors of the Normans. The Vikings also ventured southward, reaching the bustling city of Constantinople, where they engaged in trade and mercenary work. This connection to the Byzantine Empire allowed for cultural exchanges that enriched both societies. The Vikings' conquests were not merely acts of aggression, they were catalysts for change, reshaping the political and cultural landscapes of Europe. As we explore these territorial expansions, we will uncover the intricate web of interactions that define the Viking legacy and its lasting influence on the continent. Viking society and culture. The Viking society was a complex and dynamic structure that revolved around a blend of familial ties, social roles, and cultural practices. At the heart of this society were the roles of men, women, and children, each contributing to the community's survival and prosperity. Men primarily took on the roles of warriors, farmers, and traders, often engaging in raids or exploring new territories. Women, while managing the household and raising children, also played crucial roles in agriculture and textile production. They were skilled weavers and artisans, responsible for creating clothing and household items. Children were taught essential skills from a young age, learning the ways of their parents and preparing for their future roles within the community. Religious beliefs and mythology were integral to Viking life, shaping their worldview and cultural practices. The Vikings worshipped a pantheon of gods, including Odin, Thor, and Freya, with rituals and sacrifices aimed at securing favor and protection. Their mythology, rich with tales of heroism and adventure, was passed down through generations, influencing their art, storytelling, and even their daily decisions. Festivals and feasts were common, providing opportunities for communal bonding and the celebration of their beliefs. Craftsmanship and trade were vital components of Viking life, showcasing their ingenuity and resourcefulness. Skilled artisans created intricate jewelry, weapons, and tools, while traders established extensive networks that connected them to distant lands. This emphasis on craftsmanship not only fulfilled practical needs but also served as a means of cultural expression. As we delve deeper into Viking society and culture, we will uncover the intricate tapestry of daily life that defined this remarkable civilization. Vikings and trade networks. The Vikings were not only formidable warriors but also astute traders who established extensive trade networks that connected diverse cultures across Europe and beyond. Their seafaring skills allowed them to navigate rivers and oceans, facilitating trade routes that spanned from the British Isles to the Mediterranean and even into the heart of Asia. Through these networks, the Vikings played a crucial role in linking various societies, fostering cultural exchanges that enriched both their own civilization and those they encountered. The goods exchanged in Viking trade were varied and significant, reflecting the needs and desires of different cultures. The Vikings exported items such as furs, timber, and iron, while importing luxury goods like silk, spices, and silver. These exchanges not only bolstered the Viking economy, but also introduced new materials and ideas into their society. The acquisition of silver, for instance, became a vital aspect of their wealth and power, leading to the establishment of a thriving economy based on trade. Trade was also a driving force behind Viking exploration and expansion. The desire for new markets and resources pushed them to venture into uncharted territories, leading to the discovery of new lands such as Iceland and Greenland. As they established trading posts and settlements, the Vikings created hubs of commerce that facilitated further exploration and interaction with other cultures. This interconnectedness not only enhanced their economic standing, but also contributed to the spread of Viking influence across Europe. As we explore the intricacies of Viking trade networks, we will uncover how these connections shape the course of history and the legacy of the Viking Age. Legacy of the Vikings. The legacy of the Vikings continues to resonate in modern society and culture, influencing contemporary identity in various ways. Their history is not just a tale of raiding and conquest, it is a rich narrative that has shaped the cultural fabric of many nations. In countries like Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, Viking heritage is a source of national pride, with many people embracing their ancestry and the stories of their forebears. This connection to the past fosters a sense of identity that is celebrated through festivals, reenactments, and educational programs. The contributions of the Vikings to language, law, and governance are also significant. Many English words and place names have their roots in Old Norse, reflecting the linguistic impact of Viking settlements in the British Isles. Additionally, Viking legal practices and concepts of governance influenced the development of common law in England and other regions. The idea of local assemblies, known as things, where community members gathered to discuss and resolve issues, laid the groundwork for modern democratic practices. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in Viking heritage, spurred by popular media, literature, and television series that romanticize their stories. This renewed fascination has led to a boom in Viking-themed tourism, with visitors flocking to historical sites, museums, and reenactment events that celebrate Viking culture. As we reflect on the lasting impact of the Vikings, it becomes clear that their legacy is not confined to the past. It continues to shape our understanding of identity, culture, and community in the modern world. As we conclude our exploration of the Viking world, it is essential to recap the profound influence and legacy that the Vikings have left across Europe and beyond. From their remarkable seafaring skills that connected distant cultures to their significant contributions in trade, language, and governance, the Vikings were much more than mere raiders. They were pioneers who shaped the course of history through their interactions with various societies, leaving an indelible mark that continues to resonate today. Understanding the Vikings also opens the door to appreciating the lesser-known cultures that coexisted with them. By examining the intricate tapestry of relationships between the Vikings and the communities they encountered, we gain valuable insights into the complexities of human history. This perspective encourages us to recognize the importance of diverse narratives and the ways in which they contribute to our collective understanding of the past. We hope this documentary has sparked your curiosity and deepened your appreciation for the Viking legacy. If you enjoyed this journey through history, we encourage you to engage with our content further. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with friends and family who might also be interested in learning more about the fascinating world of the Vikings and other historical cultures. Your support helps us continue to create educational content that brings history to life. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to exploring more captivating stories from the past with you in the future.